No.
You are now entering Armbar Audio.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Armbar Audio. I'm your host, Tim Farley, and next to me is my trusted companion,
John Kearns. What's up, everybody? We're joined on this.
I was going to say, and next to him.
Next to me, joined on this auspicious occasion by none other than the NerdyMark, Sid Saram. What's up, Sidger?
Hey, what's going on? I think it's been
It's
a
been
while.
a long-ass time.
Yeah, ever since we
It's been way
stopped
too long.
doing the top tens.
Yeah, and also because I had to take care of mental health issues, so I stepped away for about a month. So there's
Well,
that.
you got to do what you got to do, but I'm glad you're back.
Yeah.
If anyone
Yep.
has not seen his return, he came back with a fantastic fantasy booking video of Wyndham Rotunda in AEW. So check that out. But tonight, we are
Please.
live streaming for the first time in a long time, John.
Yeah, it's full year today.
It feels
Kinda
like
today.
Feels like the good old days again.
I'm very excited. This card is fucking stacked, isn't it, Sid?
Absolutely, and frankly, I'm not gonna lie. This one is a little bit harder for me to predict than some of the other ones, and I'll get to why and once we start talking about the matches. But that's kind of what makes it so exciting and more fun to do these type of videos for us. At least for me, I don't know about you.
So John will pull up the images.
I will.
It will go Sid,
I need
John,
it.
and me.
All right, I'm gonna get a sip of water and I'll be ready.
I don't give a shit if you're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, John. So
Oh,
let's
wow.
get into.
Well, I gotta pull it. Hold on, I gotta pull up the stream on my phone to keep an eye on the chat if anybody chats. So, un momento, por favor.
I mean, I can pull it up.
I gotta make sure
I'll
that I'm sounding good.
Blah 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 blah
I'll
blah
pull up the chat.
blah. Did you hear that?
I won't be.
Perfecto. All right, let's see if
Here,
anybody
put it
chats.
here. I'll
Yeah,
I'm
keep an eye on it.
monitoring the chat, by the way. So I'm monitoring the chat on my
I'm gonna
computer.
bring up the first image. We gotta kick it off, of course, with buy-in, which is going to be. Come on, baby. Where you at? Where you at? There you are.
Now, of course, John had all of these all placed right there, but technical difficulties.
As soon as I added the background, it was like, were there pictures there?
Freaking Skynet.
So what is it, John?
It's Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter versus Thunder Rosa and Hikaru Shida. This, of course, was put together because of the TBS Women's Championship Tournament, because we're going to see Jamie Hayter face off against Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose face off against Hikaru Shida. But in a tag team scenario, what do you think, Sid Boy?
Right now, just because it's the buy-in, and the buy-in is usually the time where the faces go over. I'm gonna say Rosa and Shida. But also, I don't see. I think Rosa. I'm pulling for Rosa to go, all the way. And no, Tim, it's not just because she's from Texas. It's also because I think she's actually damn good, and she came this close to, beating not Cincinnati. Yeah, I forgot who. Serena Deeb for the NWA Women's Title. She came close to getting the AEW Women's Title. So I think now is finally the time for Rosa to get the big one, to go all the way. But I think this would definitely give her a big push, of momentum.
Yeah.
Big surge of momentum for her. So I'm gonna say Shida and Rosa. And plus, Shida's damn good. So there's that.
Yeah, I am expecting Rosa and Shida to go over as well. Although I could definitely see Nyla Rose just destroying both of them with no mercy. But I am expecting the victory to go to Shida and Rosa.
Now,
did Nyla Rose join Cobra Kai or something?
From my Strike Hard, Strike Fast, strike first. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
now, Sid, you went into the TBS championship, and I think the heels are going to win this match
Okay.
because I think the faces are going to win against them in the tournament. Or, like John said, Nyla Rose will probably use tables on Sheeta, and the match will get called off.
Yeah.
DQ.
That could
So
happen.
it's either going to be Nyla and Jamie winning or DQ win for the faces. Because I think Rosa and Sheeta will beat them in the next round.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't be mad if either team won. To be
Right.
honest. All 4 women are great, and
I just want to see a good match.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, Tim, I'm going to let you choose what we talk about next.
I would go.
Just say that one. Don't say the match. Then we can put it on the picture.
That one. No, that one.
The Inner Circle against the Men of the Year. Yeah, the Men of the Year and American Top Team in a Minneapolis street fight.
And we got. I can't pronounce that one dude's name. Junior Dos Santos, Dan Lambert, and Alala, or whatever his name is, against the Inner Circle. I'll start this off. Since there's no implications like Sammy has to leave,
right?
You have to put a title on the line, or you have to retire, or any of that shit. I think Dan Lambert's going to pull out all the stops, and Inner Circle's going to lose. This is not Double or Nothing. This is not Stadium Stampede. There's nothing major on the line here. I think Inner Circle loses.
Yeah, and we know that American Top Team has sworn that they will make Dan Lambert be the one to pin Chris Jericho. So
I don't know if that's going to happen, but I will say this. If American Top Team wins, like I think they will, I want the feud to end. This is Dan Lambert's best work in professional wrestling since he's got involved.
Yeah.
Impact, MLW, etc. This is his best work. Whether you like his character or not, he's doing very good heel work. And Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page are both guys, especially Ethan Page, because he could carry a stable on his own, who deserve these spots. And I don't mind if he continues with them, but I do not want this feud continuing after this.
Right.
I would like to see the members of Inner Circle on the next Dynamite have a meeting and kind of decide, Hager goes with Jericho, Sammy got the TNT thing going on, he's got his buddy Fuego with him, etc. Proud and Powerful can go on their own. They'll always be Inner Circle, but if they're ever in a tight bind, they can help each other, but they need some separation there, in my opinion.
Okay. So I understand what you're saying, and you made some good points, Tim. But I'll be honest. I'm actually glad that you picked this match to talk about first, I guess, on the main show, because I think this is the one match that I don't care much for.
Same.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm getting out of the way.
I'm going in order of what I find important.
Right. So I, for one, and I understand, he's a heel, whatever, but I'm just not really. I personally don't enjoy what Dan Lambert's doing. I think it's just, it's really like just more, like the old kind of. He's just trying to be like that old school guy, like, oh, what happened to the real men in wrestling? And
His gimmick is that
shit
he's a
like that.
conservative.
I'm just like,
sorry.
Well,
sure.
Jim Cornette's a liberal,
But
so
there's that. So
and he mirrors a lot
anyway,
of Jim
no,
Cornette.
come on, no politics.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I disagree.
I wanted to interject and say Junior Dos Santos was good, and I would like to see more of him. And I really hope Paige wins.
In this match, I'd like to
she
see.
is fine as fuck.
Yeah. In this match specifically, I'd like to see.
Her husband thinks so too. So.
Yeah. Good for him.
In this match specifically, I'd like to see Hager and Dos Santos square off.
Big time.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I think there's definitely some good face-offs that we can have, but at the end of the day,
I gotta get some Sammy G and Ethan Page action again too.
Yeah,
I want to see Scorpio Sky pin Chris Jericho.
Hell,
Not damn.
Lucha Bros and Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky. Not Lucha Bros. Santana and Ortiz. Why did I say Lucha Bros? I'm sorry. I think it's because I want them and the Lucha Bros to have a match and them to get the AEW tag team titles off.
We all do.
But anyway,
Santana and Ortiz and Lucha Bros fight, but whatever.
Well, for the AEW titles.
I know. I'm talking about that show that Sid doesn't watch.
Oh, okay.
Talking about that
show. What, Squid Game?
No.
Jesus Christ, this kid.
Moving on.
So who?
My prediction is Inner Circle. Inner Circle.
John?
I said American Top Team is probably going to win.
Okay.
Wish they wouldn't.
I would go that one and that one.
Okay. We got the Super Quick against Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage in a Falls Count Anywhere contest.
John, what do you think?
Interesting.
I think that Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage are going to pick up the win. And I think it's going to be Jungle Boy pinning Adam Cole, baby.
That'd be nice. Sid?
So, this one, I think, has a little bit of story element to it, because on Dynamite we did see Bobby Fish, and there's no dispute that it's the era of the Elite. I know that, but
tonight on Rampage he wrestled Jungle Boy, and they were talking about Fish and Cole's relationship, and Jericho said, and that's undisputed.
Yes,
very cute.
Someone finally said it. Jeez. Anyway, I, for one, predict that the Super Click is going to take this, but Bobby Fish will come in and Cole is going to finally super kick the Bucks and MMA kicks by Bobby Fish, and we're going to get
Cole's not super kicking the Bucks until Kyle O'Reilly's out of WWE.
If that happens.
It's going to happen.
You never know. It's gonna happen. I mean,
see, you guys.
But then after that, because even if Adam Cole leaves, there's still the Bucks and Kenny.
Adam Cole happened, Daniel Bryan happened, CM Punk happened. It's gonna happen.
But
hold on, so that happened, and then we can have in December, Kyle O'Reilly comes in and evens out the odds, and we have the original Elite versus the Undisputed Era, or whatever they're going to be calling the AEW.
Now, before I give my prediction, I'm going to go off what you guys are talking about. Okay. So, in NXT canon, they were all good buddies and friends. But ROH, New Japan, all that, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly were tag team partners and then rivals, bitter rivals. He didn't really have much of a relationship with Bobby Fish or Roderick Strong like that. He was in the Kingdom, and then he was in Bullet Club. And then when he got signed to NXT, they killed him. Now he's back. I don't think Adam Cole is ever going to leave Bullet Club unless some weird, fucked up shit happens where they make him feel alienated or he feels like he's, above them. Like eventually, whoever's holding the title, if it's Omega or if it's someone from the Elite, or not even from the Elite, he will go after it, and Omega or whoever will get jealous or whatever. So that's the only way I could see that happening. But for this match, in the past week and the week before, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage have been getting the upper hand on these three. And when it's a false count anywhere match, which means pretty much anything goes. And if you look at the Elite, Callis is back with Omega. You got Nakazawa and Cutler. Jungle Boy and them only have Marco Stunt.
And he hasn't been showing
If
up.
it comes down to the numbers game, which it most likely will, it's going to happen. The Super Click's going to win.
Right.
But we are definitely going to get Jungle Boy giving Adam Cole his first loss.
Yeah.
Down the line.
Oh yeah. That.
So yeah, I'm going Super Click. Sid, you went Super Click. John went.
I went
Cage.
Yeah. Cage.
Saurus and
Jurassic Cage.
Yeah, Jurassic Cage.
There you go.
And the next match,
Jurassic Cage,
was announced on Dynamite.
Yeah, we got Pac and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes,
the Bastard and the Nightmare,
against
the Nightmarish Bastard,
against what I guess we could call the beginnings of the House of Black, Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo.
Or Ingobernable's AEW,
yeah.
Whatever. Now we know whenever Andrade left WWE, Tommy and Andrade had very good things to say about each other, and it made sense whenever Andrade said, I have friends from all over the world, and Malachi Black got involved. Because a lot of people were like, why? And that's pretty much why. They have mutual respect. They have a history together. They're friends. Now, Malachi Black got the head games going. He's got the finesse going. He's lethal. Andrade got the finesse going. He's on fire. Pac has been one of the best wrestlers ever since I saw him.
Yeah.
And you have Cody, who's in this state of, I'm not done with Malachi Black yet, because even though I beat him, he thinks he has something over me. Now, when I look at this match, I don't give a shit who wins. I want to see the face-offs.
Awesome. Yeah.
I mainly want to see a nice portion of Black versus Pac. What does it mean for either team to win? Coming out of this, if Malachi Black and Andrade Idolo win, what does that mean?
I think it just kind of means that they're kind of just more, just to kind of give them that, a force to be reckoned with, kind of a feel. I think it just kind of gives them that extra, again, more momentum.
Does it
shows that, hey, you can't fuck with them?
Does it affect?
But
how does it affect Cody?
Definitely, it'll shake his confidence. He might slowly start to think of doing things differently.
Right.
I'm not gonna say what what I'm implying.
Now, on the other hand, John,
if
Pac and Cody Rhodes win, what does that mean for Black and Idolo?
I don't think it hurts them at all. I think this match is happening because these are both singles feuds that are happening, and there's not room enough for 2 more singles matches on the card. I don't think any win or loss hurts either party in this match. I think this is an exhibition. I think it's going to be incredible. And
That's
I think
true, for sure.
if Team Pac and Cody win, it's going to be Pac going over on Andrade. If Team Malachi and Andrade win, it's going to be Malachi going over on Cody.
I agree with that.
And I'm thinking it's Team Malachi and Andrade.
I'm going to go with Malachi and Andrade as well, because Andrade,
we keep hearing this more friends thing too.
yeah, Andrade has been trying to take the Lucha Brothers away from Pac. This is where all of this really started, aside from the Black and Cody storyline. Now, Pac usually wins his matches where they go to a time limit draw where there's a DQ. He doesn't usually take losses. If Andrade can pin Pac here, and maybe in another match on this card something happens, maybe the Lucha Brothers decide to drop Pac and go to Andrade, which I don't think would hurt either of them. But Lucha Brothers are a big fan favorite. I want to see Cody. They scratched the surface with him in Black, and I want there to be more dissension. I want there to be more of a departure of who he is. I want there to be more questioning of who he is, and I mean Cody. So I'm going with Black and Andrade, and if Andrade pins Pac, then Malachi is going to make sure that Cody Rhodes is incapacitated.
Taken out. Yeah, absolutely.
So we're both going heels. Who are you predicting, Sid?
I am gonna complete the set and say also Black and Andrade. I think that would be cool, and like you said, I think it makes a great story. And all I'll say is I have enough. I am glad you enjoyed my Wyndham Rotunda and AEW booking, because I have another one regarding one of these 4 men that I'm going to drop next month. So I'm not saying.
No, I was talking to him.
Okay, but yeah, so that's all I'll say. Is I have that in mind, and I'm going to start kind of working on notes and stuff for that
Nice.
soon.
Good.
But yeah.
So the next match we're going to talk about is the final of the World Title Eliminator Tournament. Miro, the Forsaken One, against the Submission fucking Specialist. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, he has not one regular finisher. He's been tapping people out to multiple things. Bryan Danielson. Now, Sid, what are your thoughts on this match? Like, going into it, and what are your predictions?
Yeah. Dude, I am very, very excited for this match. I think this could be definitely the dark horse of the whole night. I don't know if Miro and Bryan ever faced off in WWE.
They probably have,
but
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. But if they haven't, and I'm just going to assume that they haven't, and this is the first time they're meeting each other in the ring. And if that's the case, that is crazy. Because despite what, and obviously, in WWE, he got the whole Rusev Day thing over, but he was also damn good in the ring.
Yeah, and even before that, he came in hot as fuck. Him and
Looks
John
like,
Cena's feud was amazing. The first person to hand him a loss was Cesaro. in an amazing match.
which is never a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all.
It looks
But,
like
dude,
possibly maybe the only time they faced each other one time in a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match on a 2018 SmackDown.
oh,
So that's an interesting
Okay.
tidbit.
They probably
Fun
have
fact.
wrestled each
That's
other on
interesting.
house shows, but
Yeah.
like televised, that may be
Maybe.
the only one.
So there's a fun fact.
but we all know those aren't canon. But anyway, I think this is one of the reasons this match right here really makes the main event harder for me to predict. And we'll talk about the main event. when we
Now,
get
if
to
you
it.
watch, we talked about that on one of the shows recently, and or were we on the phone?
Probably on the phone. But what was it?
And when it was
Refresh.
Moxley and Bryan Danielson, no, it was on the show. When it was Moxley and Bryan Danielson, I was saying how tough it would be to pick the main event because Moxley has such a history with Omega.
Yeah.
Moxley was the one of the champions. So if Paige won, Paige would have to beat another former champion.
Yeah.
And then there was like all this story around all four people. But now we have Miro, and Miro only lost one match, and that was against Sammy Guevara. Miro is on a tear in AEW as a character, as a wrestler. But Bryan Danielson has come in hot.
Yeah. And that's what makes it so hard to predict. But at the end of the day, man, right now, I don't think he needs to lose. I think let him keep racking up wins. So my final prediction, Bryan Danielson.
I'm going.
This is going to make the main event so much freaking harder to predict.
I'm going with Bryan Danielson as well.
Oh, man.
And my reason,
yes,
I will give when we do the main event.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I am different than you both, and I believe that Miro will hand Daniel Bryan. Miro will hand Bryan Danielson his first loss in AEW tomorrow.
I would not be upset. I would not be upset, and I totally understand.
I might be just a little bit, to be honest with you, because I really like Bryan Danielson a lot. Because I've watched some of his ROH matches too, and I really love Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
And I also love Daniel Bryan in WWE.
The man is one of the best wrestlers of all time, and nobody talks about it enough because he's not retired and he's not old.
Right.
Yeah, and he's just a good guy.
I would want to hang out.
He's a good guy.
I want to hang out with both of them, man.
Yeah. I want to just hang out with him, talk about books and meditation. Who cares?
And being vegetarian.
And
he's
being
vegan.
a part of the Green Party. He's not vegan anymore. He developed an allergy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, we're such fucking nerds. Why do I know that?
Because we follow people on Twitter.
Yeah.
And they talk publicly.
Who cares?
Right. So
we're moving on to
no.
You said I said this, then this, then, and you said yes.
This should be the one right
Bryan Danielson.
Go to tag title. Tag title.
Let me know. I got it.
Well,
no, dude, let's do this.
Yeah.
The one that we both forgot was happening.
I didn't forget.
Not because it's like
because there's so many matches.
Not because it's like, but because like
I was trying to name them off.
Full Gear is just such a stacked card.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
This match is gonna fucking rule. MJF thinks he got in Darby Allin's head. Darby Allin says no sir, and you could try and beat me with a headlock. MJF said, Darby's good at checkers, I play chess. That may be true. But I think Darby knows his way around a chessboard as well. I mean, everything that MJF has said makes sense about Darby, but I don't think MJF understands Darby as well as he thinks he does. I'm picking Darby Allin.
Oh yeah.
Because he lost to CM Punk at the last pay-per-view, and he got a big fucking push for it. Like people, it put him over even more. He's got to deal with this schmuck.
MJF says he plays chess. I say chess is for nerds. Darby rules. Darby wins.
No, MJF plays fucking chess, while Darby Allin plays Go.
Yeah. No one knows what that is.
Let's go.
It's like an Asian thing. Like a
Okay.
game that's like super hard to fucking understand. With like these black and white pebbles.
It uses like Othello pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised you don't know about it, Sid. I was totally looking for you to be like, yeah. But
I mean, if you said like cricket, I'd be like, oh shit, cricket.
You watch cricket?
That's cool. You play.
You a big cricket guy?
I mean, it happens like every 4 years.
I'd like to take a cricket club to your skull.
He's not a zombie.
Damn. Jeez, man. Why you gotta be so violent? Jesus Christ.
He's a violent man.
Yeah. Wakes up and chooses violence. I mean, he's got Black Dahlia Murder on his t-shirt, so there's that.
Oh no.
By the way, it's blending into the green screen. That big, stamp of approval from Punk right afterwards, and Sting. And also, Wardlow, even if he does help out MJF, we can have Sting come out and whack that big, asshole on the head. Baseball bat.
Yeah, him and Sean. I would really like it if him and Sean Spears and Sting did not show up, especially since they've been building up this 4 pillars of AEW. Let this be a contest.
I would love that.
But it would be interesting if Sean Spears showed up and Wardlow didn't.
Absolutely.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time
it's
to pull the trigger
on
fucking Wardlow.
And it is starting. They had some words back and forth recently.
Yeah, but they did that before.
Yeah.
Whenever he was going up against Jericho. Or
That's true. So who'd you pick? You picked
I picked
Darby.
Allen. He picked
You picked
Allen.
Darby. It's Darby time.
There you go. It is Darby time.
And with that, we remain on Tony Schiavone's good list another day.
Tony Schiavone's liked a couple.
Where are you, STR? There you are.
Maybe he'll give you a kiss or a Starbucks.
I'd go to Starbucks with Tony Schiavone.
If he gives me a Starbucks, I would, after I drink the coffee that he makes with his skilled professional barista
with
hands,
love.
I would take that cup and I would preserve it.
Have him autograph it.
Yeah, exactly. I'd put it in a nice big glass case.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, it would already have your name on it too.
So what?
There is Sid and Tony.
Yeah.
Both.
Sid and Tony. Starbucks.
Buddy Cop movie, man.
Buddy Cop movie.
Come on.
There you go.
Tony Khan needs to make this happen.
Tony Schiavone
Sid and
wants to do a Buddy Cop movie. Just Sid and Schiavone. I'm down, dude. I am so down. I actually helped with the Kickstarter campaign for his comic book Butts and Seats. So that should be coming soon.
Did he give
to
you
my
any
house.
proceeds?
No.
Tony and the
I gave him proceeds.
Anyway,
I gave him proceeds.
The AEW World Tag Team Championship is up for grabs when FTR faces against the Lucha Brothers. The Lucha Brothers are coming in as champions.
Triple A champions.
No,
they're coming in as the tag champions. They're defending against the Triple A tag team champions, FTR. And this is happening a couple weeks, about a month before FTR is defending the AAA titles against Lucha Brothers on a Triple Mania show.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
It's not Triple Mania, but
Damn.
it's something Triple Mania. Like it's
Yeah.
it's a big show.
I mean, that's technically the rubber match.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm gonna start this off and say if the Lucha Brothers lose here and Malachi and Andrade win, maybe the Lucha Brothers leave Death Triangle, leave Pac to his own, and go to Andrade and Pac, who has found a new buddy in Cody, and Cody, who's questioning himself, goes under the guise of the Bastard, and the Bastard teaches Cody what Arn Anderson was trying to teach him.
Shoot your
You gotta be
opponents.
fucking ruthless.
that's right.
Uh,
You gotta pull the fucking
Yeah, pull
gloss.
the trigger.
so I'm gonna say that for
So great.
that storyline purpose for me, I'm going with FTR winning.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that, actually.
And I think that
That sounds good.
I think the AAA show. I think Lucha Brothers will win the AAA tag team titles.
Yeah, get those back.
Okay.
What about
All
Kid Boy?
Again, I totally think that's a very interesting story, and there's definitely a lot going on there, and I love to see it because, again, I'm a sucker for storytelling. But I, for one, when the Lucha Bros won the tag team titles off the Young Bucks, my sister and I were both watching, and we were both jumping
It
up
was
and down
fucking incredible.
when they won.
Yeah.
It was. And I think, like I said, I really want Lucha Bros versus Proud and Powerful for the
I
AEW
agree
tag
as
titles
well.
at some
I
point.
agree as well. That's why I
And
won't be upset with whoever wins.
if Lucha Bros win. Yeah, and this is going to be a great match, and obviously it's two different styles coming together, and the Lucha Libre versus old school wrestling, and
Yeah,
it's
that really
good
is a
stuff.
running theme throughout this
Yeah.
show is
Clash
Yeah.
of Styles.
Clash of Styles and going with the whole like no matter who wins the match is gonna be amazing.
I'd really hope
Now
Mr. Styles Clash would come to AEW.
oh hell
I
yeah.
miss watching
I
him.
really
There is one match that
Same.
I believe only has one sensical outcome, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Okay. So
But
okay.
Other than that, every match we talked about so far could go either way, and it would be
Right.
good no matter what.
Yeah. And with that being said, my pick is the Lucha Bros to retain.
Sorry.
Lucha Bros. I said I agree with you, so
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
FTR.
All right.
Okay.
So you want to go here or here?
I want to go with the ladies.
All right. Britt Baker Dmd against Ty Conte. Now,
Whatever.
interesting contest. I have been a staunch supporter of Britt Baker since AEW has begun. She is the first woman signed to the AEW roster. She is the face of the women's division. However, I think this time she is in danger of losing that title. Do I think she will? No. I think Britt Baker is going to win, but I could see Ty Conte winning and it making sense. But I do think Britt Baker is going to win.
I think Britt Baker is going to win, but Tay is Bay. I love her.
Yes.
I
She
love seeing her progression, and this is going to be her coming out party as a single star. They've already. She's been building and building and building. As a tag wrestler, as a singles wrestler, she is leagues ahead of herself from when she got signed to NXT. And Her, if you go to Ringside Collectibles, her unrivaled figure is always in the top 5.
Did you see the new one that they just announced today?
What?
It's one where she has the role model shirt, and it comes with 2
Well, I was talking about
swappable.
Tay.
Oh, Ty. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I was talking about Tay. But
Yes.
yeah, I'm going with Britt. But this is going to be one of those. It's going to be like Darby Allin and CM Punk type thing. It's gonna make people. It's gonna make Tay a. It's gonna make the doubters believers.
It's a match where even in loss, Ty will come out stronger.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna make her a bona fide star.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Yes.
Though okay, I'll talk about that later. But I kind of agree with both of y'all in this. I think obviously I love Ty Conte as well. I also think Tay is bae. So does her husband, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Well, I can't say stuff
but-
I've said in this house.
nope.
And it stays in this
Me neither.
house.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can DM me. It's fine.
oh
Anyway,
no,
We'll tell you.
it's about murder.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh,
I think I get the drift. So, no problem.
Get
No
the
big deal.
drift?
Anyway, Tokyo drift.
okay.
Anyway, family. Anyway, so at the end of the day, I think Britt Baker is definitely going to win, but it's going to be a very hard-fought victory because I'm pretty sure Tay is going to bring the strike. She's going to bring her martial arts knowledge, and she is going to give Baker a run for her money. But at the end of the day, Britt Baker will win, but just by the skin of her teeth.
Okay, so we're all saying Baker, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Baker has defended this title a few times. She beat Abaddon. Well, that wasn't for the title. She beat Chris Statlander.
Mhm.
She beat Ruby.
Yeah.
Who will be the one to eventually dethrone Britt Baker?
John, go ahead.
Thank you. Let's see. I think eventually it could be Ruby.
Okay. Sid?
I could see Ruby as well, but I would also like to see Anna Jay.
Anna Jay, yeah, that's a good one.
Because you see, Anna
Especially
Jay,
if Ty Conte loses, Anna Jay would be the logical next step.
Yeah, kind of like the Fuego and Sammy thing.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and one of the biggest reasons I'm thinking about it because Brody Lee, when he won the TNT title, rest in peace, he basically he definitely solidified himself as the leader of the Dark Order. And the thing is, without Brody, the Dark Order is kind of being babysat by Anna Jay.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
Jay bringing that AEW title, and she'd be like, "Hey, here's mine. When you get yours, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But right now, you're gonna listen to me."
Girl boss. I like that.
Yeah.
I like both your ideas.
So,
I like both your ideas.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
I would say I don't have Thunder Rosa winning the TBS title. So I think that bitter feud reignites and Thunder Rosa finds her way to the championship.
That'd be awesome.
But the whole scenario
that'd be cool too.
that Sid just said for Anna Jay
Good stuff.
is fantastic. And also it would also make sense because Britt Baker is AEW homegrown, so is Anna Jay.
Yeah. Now, I have said a few times before doing this that this pay-per-view specifically is one where every title could logically and believably change hands. And I think that would be fucking crazy to do a full shift pay-per-view.
I think every title on this show will change hands except this one.
But wouldn't it be cool?
It would. Oh, I would fucking mark out if Tay won. You kidding me?
All right, moving
I'm the
on.
biggest
Yeah.
fan.
A match that came together very quickly, but with just a week of build, it is the one that I am looking forward the second most to.
Me too. Maybe even first. I
It
mean,
might-
no,
it
no,
might
no. We've been waiting too long
Mhm.
for the main event.
Oh, this guy.
Kenny and Hangman is the most
Yep.
anticipated match in AEW short history,
Yes.
100%. But this is possibly one of the most anticipated matches in independent wrestling history.
I'm going to say this.
And the fact that it's happening here is fucking rad. It's CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston.
I'm going to start it off. The fucking promo between both of them and the brawl was fantastic. They didn't need a big build because both of these men are masters
fucking good.
on the fucking microphone. They are masters at making the crowd believe them. Eddie Kingston wears his fucking heart on his sleeve. CM Punk is just a master manipulator of words and feelings. Now, when I saw the brawl, it reminded me of Cena and Lesnar because of how many people had to break them up and how many times they jumped over and kept hitting each other. Then I saw a comment on the segment.
That's kind of what happened with Red Velvet and Jade tonight.
Then I saw a comment on a video on YouTube of the segment, and the person said, CM Punk saying Dark and Elevation as their lesser and putting down those wrestlers, saying it's his ring, etc., is like a slow heel turn. And the whole thing that's happening with him and Eddie is like what happened with him and Cena, except Punk is in Cena's position.
Yeah.
CM Punk is undefeated. Eddie Kingston has been in so many main events. Eddie Kingston has lost every big match that he has been given. Eddie Kingston will not lose this big match.
Yes, I'm so happy somebody agrees.
For two reasons. One, when Punk said that shit and Eddie said, would a bum main event Full Gear? Because he's main evented Full Gear. And where are we? We're at Full Gear. CM Punk comes in, he wants to wrestle young guys, give them experience, give them knowledge, etc. Great, that was
And give everyone free ice cream.
But now it's time for CM Punk to get into a long feud.
Yes.
And how do you do that? You have Eddie
Give him his
Kingston
first loss.
fucking beat him.
Yep. When Eddie Kingston said, after I beat you, leave for another 7 years and don't come back.
And then he headbutt,
Yeah.
CM Punk headbutt him.
I
Dude,
was losing my goddamn mind.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
I was like, this feels like the feud builds that used to fucking happen in wrestling.
Yeah.
It's so good. It reminded me of Punk and Jericho. It reminded me of Punk and Jeff Hardy.
And like with everything that Eddie Kingston has said after indie shows, at indie shows, on the internet,
even after AEW shows,
even that article that came out,
he does that. Like
all
when we went to Dynamite, Eddie was the one that came out to talk to the crowd before Tony Khan, before Cody.
And then seeing behind the scenes how he talks to the young guys and everything. Whether or not what he was saying to Punk was happen in real life, there's no reason why you would ever doubt him.
Yeah.
And it's just so good. Sid, we gave our prediction.
Okay, so first of all, I did want to mention you talked about how CM Punk right now is in John Cena's position.
Similar.
And going back, similar, but
Really
going
cool
back,
by the way.
yes, but going back to All Out with Darby Allin and the CM Punk, it's funny because in WWE, CM Punk cut a promo about how the bigger guys make it, or the ones that make it in WWE. here in All Out, the announcers put over the size of CM Punk, and suddenly he's the bigger guy. He's in that same position now that he was talking about. He basically became the thing that he was talking against.
Right.
So I see the total thing about the slow heel turn. So I can totally see that. That's awesome. And here's the thing. First of all, I think who's going to win? I think it's going to be the paramedics because Punk and freaking Kingston are going to kill each other. No,
well,
but
CM Punk said, "I'm going to fucking kill you."
Hospital's making money on Saturday night.
Probably. Yeah. Shit, I don't know, man. CM Punk's going to start like taking lessons from Arn Anderson and coming in with a Glock. I don't shit. I don't know. He's going to.
You don't think
I don't
Eddie's
know,
strapped? Come on.
Oh,
Half Puerto Rican,
Eddie's
half
got
Irish from New York.
Brooklyn.
Dude, Eddie's gonna bring the. Eddie's got
No,
the K,
Yonkers.
man.
Yonkers.
Eddie's got the fucking K on him. But no.
Yeah, Allison K will probably be there.
He got the Glock in his Rory.
Allison K, her initials are AK.
AK-47.
He's got that.
AK-47, dog.
He's got the AK-47 on in his. Yeah. Anyway, but I think that this is definitely gonna be the most. It's gonna be. There's gonna be blood for sure.
Oh, for
and
sure.
They won't need to use. They won't need to use any weapons to make each other bleed. And
there will be color in this.
There will be blood.
Yeah.
You see, see, Sid.
Yeah.
If I have a straw, and you have a straw, and yours is only here, but mine goes all the way into your cup, and I keep sipping. There's nothing left for you. I'm paraphrasing. Fuck! The end of that movie is so fucking good. Daniel Day-Lewis is the best actor I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
What did they do to my boy? What happened to my boy?
I thought you were a Kurt Russell fan.
I am, but Daniel Day-Lewis is the best actor ever.
I agree. He's definitely.
Kurt Russell.
He's definitely.
I don't know.
He's definitely one of them for sure.
Never
Anyway,
Star Wars.
wait, what? What about Star Wars? What?
Oh Jesus!
Give me your predictions.
I thought you heard. So at the end of the day, I think we were talking about the slow heel turn for CM Punk. And when you're done laughing at me, I'll give you my prediction. Anyway, so I think to even further this heel turn, if Punk beats Eddie and then goes out and just pulls out a fucking chair and just beats the crap out of Eddie Kingston, that would really be like, oh, wait, something is not right about CM Punk right now.
Or maybe he pulls the old Eddie Guerrero, and hits Eddie with a chair, but makes it look like Punk got hit. Yeah. Or he does something underhanded to win.
I mean, let's see, with Eddie, even when he was a face, he cheated and he kind of made it charming. I think I want Punk to be like a fucking maniac. Yeah. Like, I want Punk to be a fucking psychotic motherfucker in this match. So I really would love to see Punk win.
I don't think you have to hope that much.
I'm sorry. I'm still in the fantasy booking.
What I'm saying is, I don't think you need to hope he's a psychopath. I think it's a sure thing.
And if Eddie Kingston doesn't win this match, then Punk needs to keep turning heel, and then at Revolution, have Eddie go over him. Eddie has to win a big fucking match, dog. And that's how it has to be. Like, if it don't happen here, it has to happen against CM Punk at another date.
Eddie Kingston is, by and large, one of the realest dudes in pro wrestling.
He is the people's champion.
He really is.
Yeah. Sorry, Dwayne.
Before Dwayne, it was Diamond Dallas Page, sir.
So I don't know how that turned out.
Yeah. And then Diamond Dallas Page stalked the Undertaker's wife, so there's that.
We don't follow WWE.
Well,
they fucked DDP over.
Of course they did.
Yeah, they did.
You could say the company that he worked for did.
No, WCW had his back.
Yeah, WCW had his back. But, you know.
Anyways,
Are
next
we at the
match,
main event?
Jonathan.
I believe so.
Oh shit, we're at the main.
I think
Okay,
so.
we're at the main event.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, shit.
Damn. All right.
Despite the BS thing,
How long has it been?
which we actually kept at a minimum.
Yeah, we're at about an hour. That's right on track for us.
That's not too bad.
All right. Kenny Omega,
Woo!
the queener of the best bout machine. Does he not have more nicknames?
Who cares?
I
The
care.
god
I love
of pro
nicknames.
wrestling.
The god.
God of pro
The
wrestling.
god of pro wrestling. Kenny by God Omega.
Yeah.
The AEW World Champion, most importantly, reigning, defending against the anxious millennial cowboy. Hangman. Harder than a hoochie coochie. Hangman and a bitch.
I think we're all in agreement. Before I
that
even
this is a must win for Hangman.
yeah.
This is the only match on this card that I think only has one logical solution. And the logical solution is Hangman can't lose. It's been too long. It's been too good of a feud. They've both been out with an injury already. Hangman has to go over now or never.
This story has been building so long.
Since AEW began, you could say.
Now there was an
Since
article
AEW.
on WrestleJoy,
So many good articles.
right?
They
Was
do
that
so
what it's
much.
from?
Yeah.
Where
There's
it
one on
took
WrestleJoy.
everything from like ROH to
WrestleJoy and
now.
WrestleIn both have one.
Okay.
WrestleIn's is more recent.
Okay, but like when we thought this match was happening, one of them released it.
It was Amy from WrestleJoy.
Yeah.
She
She made an
wrote it.
amazing fucking analysis of this entire story. And I implore everyone who watches this or listens to it.
And I do think that she reshared it recently because of how much this has come back into light.
Now, Adam Page taking Omega out of the situation. Adam Page lost to Chris Jericho to get the title.
Yeah.
To be crowned the first champion.
And barely lost.
Adam Page has been ups, the highest ups, the lowest lows. He's got a good head on his shoulders right now.
And it's time for the highest high.
And it's time for the highest of highs. Adam Page wins. Now, going back to what I said about Danielson and Miro. If he faces Miro, it's a heel versus a baby face. If he faces Danielson, it's a face versus a face. But Danielson's undefeated. Miro is not. Yes, Miro only lost one match. Also, Miro didn't wrestle Kenny Omega. And if he has, I don't remember. But
I don't know.
Bryan Danielson wrestled Kenny Omega right off the jump and did not lose. So what would mean more for Adam Page's first title defense? That's why I went with Bryan Danielson. And that's why I said I will give my reason when we came to the main event. Adam Page is leaving Full Gear as champion.
Has to.
Sid?
Man.
Looks like Kenny versus Miro has not happened. You're correct.
Yeah, I'm pretty, yeah. Just for that, I mean, this right here is honestly a lot harder for me to predict than I originally thought, because I agree with everything that both of you said. And Bryan Danielson, like you said, he's undefeated. However, he also has talked about how he wanted to face Kenny for the AEW title and beat him for it. So, I mean, should Kenny win, I can see that happening. I can see Danielson be the one to dethrone Kenny, but this feud, like you said, has been going on for 2 years.
First off, Sid, it's not Bryan Danielson's company.
I know, I get it. But I'm just saying, like if that happens. I mean, anyway, but I understand that, and also I think this story, like you said, has been going way too long. This has been going on for 2 damn years.
I didn't say too long because if you say it's been going on too long,
No,
Okay.
it implies that it's not.
What I meant was it's been going on too long for Hangman to lose.
Right.
Right, too damn long. In kayfabe sense,
Yeah.
not like, oh, I'm tired of this. No, in kayfabe sense, it's been going on too damn long. And yeah,
if I'm Hangman, I'm going in guns blazing.
So yeah, listen. So if Hangman does lose, then like you said, where the hell does he go from here?
Right.
I don't know. So at the end of the day, as much as I would love to see Omega versus Danielson for the AEW World Title at some point, right now it's got to be the Cowboy.
But the thing is, I'm sure that will happen at some point.
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. I'm going to say the Cowboy, Hangman Adam Page wins, and I want something cool to happen. I want actually the Dark Order to come out and celebrate. I want
they have to. They have to.
Wait, so I want John Silver to come in and hand over a beer. I want Hangman to crack open the beer, raise it up, but I want him to pour it out because he doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's like, I don't need this anymore.
Absolutely.
And just crushes it and throws it to the side. And walks off to the side.
That would be one, a cool thing for him as character. Two, and also show solidarity for John Moxley.
John Moxley.
Yeah.
You took it right out of my fucking skull.
Because I thoroughly believe that's why the beer hasn't been a thing for Hangman recently.
And also, speaking about Bryan Danielson, it is completely plausible that at Revolution there's a triple threat. Kenny Omega can try and pull strings, do things. Well, he would already be number one contender.
Yeah.
But Kenny Omega could get his way in.
Can he make pull strings? Don Callis can threaten to pull him from the show.
Shit, we're going from Full Gear, which is in November, to Revolution, that's in January.
February. Around there.
Yeah. So we got time.
Early 2022.
Like you said. Don Callis could be like, we're gonna leave AEW and we're gonna go to that other company.
Yeah.
Or something like that. They could threaten to do it.
They won't say that, but yeah.
They won't, but
he could.
He totally could.
Yeah.
Now,
not right now.
Of course.
Now. Since we went over the card, John.
Yeah, buddy.
Why don't we talk about one more thing?
What do we got?
What did you say that Tony Khan said today?
Ooh, yes. So, on Rampage, which happened literally 2 hours ago, we had the lumberjack match between Matt Hardy and Orange Cassidy for some reason. But Matt Hardy prevailed in the match again for some reason.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. After the show, Tony Khan comes out and is talking to the best friends
who are now part of
Chaos. And he says that it's not only them who is sick of Hardy Family Office's shenanigans, he's also sick of it. And maybe the best friends should bring Chaos to AEW to take care of the Hardy Family Office.
Now, not only is Rocky Romero in the United States, but
the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii, and the motherfucking Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, are both in the United States of America as we speak.
Now, do they show up at Full Gear,
or do they show up on Dynamite? Either way, when the coin drops, I'm gonna shit my pants.
I think that winter is coming.
What does that mean?
Well, you didn't watch his show.
Oh, hey, you guys got a hate comment. Do you want me to show it or hide it?
Why do we got a hate comment? What do they say?
It said, I hate fake fighting. That's the name of the user. I hate fake fighting. This pro wrestling is fake. This fake cowboy clown would get destroyed by the real cowboy Donald Cerrone.
Oh, what?
Who's that? A UFC guy?
I think so.
What the fuck do I care about this goon?
Everybody calls wrestling gay, but UFC is just barefoot men hugging for 20 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hide it.
And it's just as scripted and fake is pro wrestling.
He probably watches the Game of Thrones and the Walking Dead and Avengers. He probably watches all that shit.
It's all good.
But anyway, whatever.
Hey, it's all good.
I
think if they do show up, it would be at Winter's.
That's also not really a hate.
Okay.
That's also not really a hate comment.
Yeah,
it's not
because
something directed at us.
Because the best friends in Hardy Family Office have nothing going on Full Gear, so it'll probably be during one of the things. And they really don't need a surprise on this show. This card is so stacked.
They don't.
They don't need the surprise, but I want the surprise.
But like I said, best friends in Hardy Family Office are not on the show. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
Unless they cut to the back in between matches, and you just see like HFO beating up the best friends, and then they come out and cut a promo, and then
like the Hardys come in. The Hardys.
They come out to talk shit like, oh, we beat them all down.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be nothing happening. Fuck you, Tony, and then the coin drops.
I do think it makes more sense to do it on the Dynamite following Full Gear.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, so John, I really do want you to watch my fantasy book.
I know you want me to watch it. I'll watch it, bud. Relax.
But no, because of what we're talking about.
Come on our show, and all you do is plug your own shit. But you know what? That's what I want you to do right now because we're at the end.
Okay. Well, I mean, definitely YouTube.com, the NerdyMark. Follow me on social media. Oh yeah, I'll be reacting on Instagram to the main event of Kenny Omega versus Hangman Adam Page. So join me there if you want to have a good time. And like we talked about. Exactly. Yeah. I'm not. Unfortunately, for a good time.
Wait, is you're not with Sid? What the fuck are you doing?
Only open to sugar mamas and.
He always has to talk about women.
Yeah, so do you.
No, I mean on camera.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Watch my fantasy booking video.
Welcome to Ouija Con!
If you tell me one more time, I will never watch it again, and actually, I'll unsubscribe.
Anyway.
No.
I hope you all enjoy Full Gear. I hope you all enjoy all of the wrestlings that happens this weekend.
If you don't enjoy Full Gear, stop watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Now, wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, night, you have a great one. Peace and love to all of you. Bang!